poppin'? What's up, my healing angels, my beautiful souls? What is poppin' with y'all? I hope that you had a beautiful Halloween weekend, you know what I'm saying, with your little people and with your family, with your folks, you know what I'm saying? I hope that everything was nice for you and you're feeling happy and healthy and your wonderful self today. You know what I'm saying? Able to receive some messages from Empress J, the healing oracle. That's who I am. Got a little bit to talk about today. And first of all, let me just say this. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff there. If you're not evolving in the things that you're doing in your life, okay, recognizing a lot of things that has happened. Now, when I talk about in my previous videos, people coming back into your life, I've really realized that there are times when the right people come back and you can collab. They come back healed. You come to them again. You are resurfacing in each other's lives in a healed state now. Now you're not trauma bonding. You are working at a healing level because we're not healed completely, but we're healing. Okay, and so you have other people that come on your path. Like I said before, what's for you is always going to be yours. It's always going to find you again if it's for you, right? And like, yes, we have negative people come into our life, our exes, ex-friends, ex-family members. I say ex because if they in the past, they in the past. But there'll be people that you disconnected from, a while ago or whatever, for whatever reason, whatever the case was, and then they come back in your life and they've experienced a lot of the same things that you've experienced. Pay attention to those connections. Those are the connections that are going to last a lifetime. Okay, because now you can really help each other together. Like you can be like, yeah, we went through this, but it didn't break us. Okay, it made us stronger, it made us better, and we can connect now. We can connect on a whole nother level, and we can collaborate to help the masses. You understand what I'm saying? Those kinds of connections are golden. Those are beautiful connections. So pay attention to that too, because everyone from your past is not a negative person. Some relationships had to evolve on their own. You had to do your thing, they had to do their thing. Lessons had to happen so that you could come back together. Because when Allah brings you back together, He brings you back right. Like, yo, I can help add to your life and you can add to my life. That is a connection. It's not one of those things where you just have to stay at one level with that person because that's all that they know. So you being fake to yourself because that's not who you are. Okay, then y'all both on the same kind of levels. We all different. We all unique. We all our own person. So we all have our own path. But when two positive forces collide together and they can actually add value to one another, that shit is everything. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that and growing on that, then you'll be able to understand that everyone is in your life for a lesson, a blessing, and for a season and a reason. Okay? A lesson, a blessing, a season, and a reason. Okay? So when they come back, it's just like, yo, the right person come back, pay attention to your intuition. The more you listening to yourself and the more you paying attention to your intuition, the more you will understand who these people are. And you'll be able to, like, right away, it feels so comfortable connecting. It feels so wonderful. I had a homegirl that came back into my life, and she was one of my very best friends from teenage life. And she knew what I had went through, and she had went through the same similar life. And but her life took her on one path. We crossed a couple times, but it was like we crossed paths a couple times, but over the years, but it was never like we couldn't stay. We didn't have that connection again at that time. It wasn't where it was at because she was still healing. She was still going through her things and I was still going through my things. And then we both had a similar thing happen to us and now we can connect. So make sure you're evolving enough to understand that everybody is a negative. Okay, 444 on the clock. Everybody is here for a reason. Please be paying attention so that you're not pushing away the wrong people and that you're not bringing in the wrong people. Okay, with that being said, on this journey, right, it's very important that we recognize who we were, right? And the things that we did to people that we loved that we didn't mean to do. Like, prime example, like, I'm a mother or whatever, and I wasn't always open to being the greatest mother that I could be, because at that time I was going through a lot of things, right? My pain was my best friend, man. Like, when I say, like, I couldn't talk about anything positive without having something negative too. Thinking about how I was hurt or what somebody did to me, or and I stayed in that energy, you know what I'm saying, for a very long time. Like, I stayed and I wallowed in it. It was a part of me. It was just like my best friend. My mom died. My relationship went wrong. I had to move. I didn't have to. I chose to move. And I started to realize some things. And that's what my channel is about. Everything that I talk about on here is stuff that, like, I literally have had to face in my life. And things that I've had to overcome and that made me stronger. But nobody ain't say, like, you know that you shouldn't be talking to your kids like that, or you only talk to your kids that way because that's how you was spoken to, or you only act a certain way because that's what you saw, or that's what you thought was correct. Nobody, I had to really go inside and heal a lot of stuff, and I had to do it because, like, I didn't have a choice. It was like I could no longer stay, like my mother always said, and I said it in previous videos, I could not stay on that same level anymore. I was overgrown on that level. Like, it was time to move forward. And every time it's time to move forward, you need to be going within, checking off them inside boxes in yourself. Like, am I living my best life for my best result? Okay, am I being my best self? Okay, am I being accountable? Because a lot of people don't be freaking accountable for their stuff. And that is where we draw the line of who is healing and who is not. The levels of ascension. There's levels to all of this life. This journey, there's levels to it. We're not all on the same page. We're not all on the same level, right? So when you go on inside and you able to really be accountable with yourself first. Okay, because that's one of the hardest things to do. And then you can voice it to the people that you've harmed, or just, like, be able to say to other people, like, man, listen, I ain't always be my best self. I was not always the best mother. And sometimes I still lack, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it so hard. Like, I'm really working on it. Only because, not that I didn't have the greatest mom, but there were situations that happened in my life that made me feel differently about things. And drew me back within myself, and I wasn't worried about what I needed to be worried about. I wasn't. Like, I really wasn't. Like, putting on my best face every day, and I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally and spiritually and emotionally. As we're evolving into a better person, we have to attune with ourselves for the things that we have done in our life. That's what makes us better. That's what makes us stand out from the people who don't care, the narcissistic people, the people who are not worried about healing, the people who are afraid to go within. Okay, that's what sets us aside from them, because we can go inside and we can be like, yeah, man, listen, we're going to heal this, we're going to heal that, we're going to heal it all. We're going to get through this. It makes you so much stronger. Also, being able to recognize the fact that we'll bond with people for the wrong reasons. We'll bond through pain. And it's okay to connect through the pain, but you don't stay in that level. Now, okay, you went through this, I went through that. Okay, so now what? Like, because we can't stay on this level. Like, we have to grow. We have to go above. So we have to constantly be evolving. Our relationships with people need to be evolving. Our relationship with ourselves needs to constantly be evolving. With that being said, I'm going to be making changes on my channel at some point. I'll be collaborating with my homegirl, and I'll be doing other things on here because I'm never going to stay on this level. That's why people can't, over times in my life, people couldn't put a finger on me. I was so mysterious. I was like, I'm a mystic, and it's because I don't stay on the same level. As hard as sometimes I may try for myself because it's comfortable, I get the hell up out of my own way and keep it moving. And it's something else about having blind faith, okay, in yourself too. But when your children have blind faith, or someone you love or someone around you really truly has blind faith, that gives you a purpose. But you need to be having that blind faith for yourself and for your journey. When Allah and Spirit tells you to take that step out on that ledge, take your ass out on that ledge, because they're going to catch you. You're not going to fall. The more you analyze certain steps that you need to be making, and as far as evolving, you are scared to do it, you're not going to get to that next level. You're going to stay stagnant, and that level is going to eat you alive. So you have to go above and beyond yourself each and every day. You have to keep on working. You have to keep on growing. You got to keep on moving. You can't stay here. This is not where we need to be. If we're supposed to be up here, then we got to keep on growing. Keep on going, even when the times get hard, even when we don't really understand what Spirit has for us. We trust Him. We trust Allah. We trust our higher power. We trust our Orishas. We trust our angels. We trust our ancestors. We trust our spirit guides, and we trust ourselves. We trust that intuition inside of us that's telling us, girl, you got this. Homie, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Or, whoa, nope, that shit ain't for you. Or what you doing thinking about that? Like, you got to start really trusting yourself. Go inside. That's spiritual. When you go within. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go inside and you deal with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck everybody else. Because if they not working on themselves, then they have no reason being in your energy. Another thing we want to talk about. Being stingy with yourself. Yes, I just said when people come in your life, make sure you analyzing that. There's people that's supposed to be here. But once you are, your eyes is open, all three of them, completely open, you can really see. You know who needs to stay and you know who needs to go. And once you've cleared the playing field, this is a fresh slate here. So now as things are coming my way, I can really see what's for me and what's not. Paying attention to that, you can pay attention to people in a whole different way. Not pushing them away, not like, sabotaging, because we will self-sabotage the hell out of ourselves. And people will do that in a relationship with you because they don't understand you. Make sure that you watch who you are not allowing in. Okay. But anyway, I forgot what the hell I was saying. I'm sorry, y'all. That is just, Spirit just comes in and these messages be real. Like, I know I'm in my purpose. I know I am, because it just flows, and just know that all my messages is channeled. Like, I literally have to go back when I get done with these videos and listen to them, because I don't know what I said. I don't know, because Spirit is like within me, and they're within you too. Spirit is within you. With that, whatever you do in your day that really gives you joy, whatever you're creating, know that you're not creating that alone. And I know you probably like me, and you have to go back and be like, wait, I did that? That's because you was guided to do it, and you had special help from above. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always have to go back on my video and be like, oh, wow, I said that? You know what I'm saying? And anyway, so making sure the things that you say, you are not, making sure the things that you say, you're not, like, you're saying the right things so that you're doing the right things so that you're not, what's that called? Like, you don't get, like, you don't feel some kind of way when somebody comes into your space and be like, yo, you did this or you did that or blah, 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 blah. You're like, yeah, I did that shit. I ain't afraid to admit what I did. always knowing that don't do nothing that you not that you need to be ashamed of. Not doing anything that you need to feel 2, 3, 4 on the clock. That you need to be like, damn, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all go through stuff. Yeah, we all have our crosses to bear. We all deal with things in our own time. Okay? And that's okay. But we need to be ascending. We need to be growing. We need to be becoming our best motherfucking self. I'm about to play some pretty cocaine. She hot as hell. Anyway, I really love people who really live their purpose and be themselves. I love that. Because for so long, I was afraid to be myself. She said I'm a good girl. Yeah, I'm real special. I feel like I'm out of this world. Absolutely. But like, I usually have some music playing. You know, that's my vibe. Like, I be needing it. Like, I get clairaudient messages through music. I get messages through everything. I touch something and be like, whoa, okay, all right. So just, anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all on here long. You know, our attention span is short. So, like, I'm just going to say that, like, make sure you're paying attention to who does come. Not everybody's bad. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention and connection. If you always had a good time with that person and you was always real, then you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. Like, y'all got some catching up to do. And some seeds to plant and some flowers to grow. Knowing that, constantly making sure you checking yourself, you checking in with yourself, making sure you know your vibe, you know where you're at, you know, with yourself, so that you don't have to be fake. You know, anytime that you are not yourself and you have to be on someone else's level and it's beneath yours, and I'm not talking about that in a vain way. I'm not talking about that to say people are under us or anything, but there's levels to this shit, there's levels to this healing, and there's levels to life. And there's a lot of times that we'll deal with somebody down here and we're not supposed to. That's being fake to yourself. That's not being real. When you real, you know what you're supposed to handle. You know what you're supposed to be dealing with, and you know what you're not. Like, when that feeling comes in your heart and then that voice in your ear is talking, please listen. Because if you don't, you're going to be faced with so many things that's not for you. Because you were not paying attention. You wanted something that wasn't for you. And you can't have it long. Because it's not for you. It's for somebody else. That's somebody else's stuff. Like, so, know that things are come with a lesson, a blessing, a season, and a reason. Okay? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to yourself. Love on yourself each and every round freaking day. Make sure that you're not being fake about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about people, who you really want in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because as you're more open, make sure you're paying attention to the intentions that you set too. Because the universe is listening. So you better make sure you're not throwing out there the wrong things because they're hearing it. And then you don't want them to give that right back to you. Like, the universe is like, I knew she ain't learned no lesson, so we're going to throw this at her because we know this is what the only thing she can handle. Or we're going to keep messing with her until she learned, like, this shit ain't for her or this shit ain't for him. Like, this is not for you no more. Certain levels you have already mastered. You have to allow yourself to grow. And it's scary when you step out on the limb, when you feel like Spirit wants me to go on this ledge and I'm afraid because there is no cushion. Yes, there is. If they told you to do it, you best to do it, because if you don't do it, then you gonna get in trouble. Man, that be weighing on me too. Like, I be knowing in my head, like, ooh, I better not do that. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble from God. I'm gonna get in trouble from Spirit. I'm gonna be in trouble, and I'm about to do that no more. Before, I didn't even care. I didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was, and it is, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But now it's just like, okay, wait. Because if I do that, am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to, like, is the universe going to punish me for that? Like, I really be paying attention because I ain't got no time to waste anymore. I have nothing else to lose. I cannot lose another damn thing. And I will not lose myself ever again. And so please make sure you're being mindful of that with yourself. Make sure you're paying attention. You know, that's what it's all about. If you can't remember it, write it down. Have a plan, have a long-term goal, and have short-term goals that's going to get you there. You know, always making sure you're evolving yourself. You're ascending to the level that you need to be on for yourself, with yourself. You know what I'm saying? By yourself. Because first, if you ain't right with you, you ain't going to be right with nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? and making sure you appreciate and you thank your ancestors, your angels, your orishas, your higher power, Allah, each and every day for all the lessons and all the blessings, all the things that could have happened but didn't happen, all the things that did happen but they helped you through. Don't forget who you are and don't forget who helps you. Okay, stay positive. Make sure you hydrate and so make sure you're drinking water and make sure because it's chilly now, like in some areas in the country, like and in the world in general. So make sure you know what I'm saying, that you changing your diet that it will go with the season because now we can't just eat salads and summertime shit. We have to make sure that we are eating our soups. We're eating things that are hearty. We're eating things that feel good because when you eat something good, it makes you feel good on the inside. Your body is your temple. You have to make sure you are loving it, taking good care of it, giving it. Watch what you feed it. Watch what you tell it. Watch how you take care of it. Watch everything how you deal with this body because you only get this body once. This spirit can live on for many lifetimes, but this body, we only get this body for one lifetime. So make sure you're taking care of it, doing your best with it. If you've hurt it in the past, now it's time to heal it. Now it's time to give it new nutrients, new things. Show it love. You know what I'm saying? This is your temple. What you do to it, what people see, unfortunately, but fortunately, when they see us, this is what they're meeting. Our aura, they're meeting us, our spirit. But if we have yet to speak, they see in your spirit, but they see in your vessel first. So make sure you're taking care of your vessel. We are not just this vessel. We're a spirit that lives within. But we need to be caring for our vessel too because we only get it one time. And you better love it, okay? Love the life you live. Love yourself. Love everything about this journey, the good and the bad. Because this is a journey. This is a journey of self-realization, of learning and growing and becoming better than your obstacles, okay? Overcoming all that stuff and really looking at yourself saying, good job, and really meaning it and being proud of yourself. Very important, I'm here to tell you, you gotta love yourself each and every day. Give yourself compassion. Make sure you're making, the chance to forgive those who have hurt you. Forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be hurt. Still give love. Make the most out your existence. You see how it lines up? You see what I'm saying? Spirit guided. You know what I'm saying? Please know it. Stay divinely guided and continue to love yourself. Again, like, share, subscribe, share me out there for other people. Please help my channel. It gives me love and it shows me that I'm not just doing this just to do it. It feels right. This is what Spirit told me to do. Every time I give a video, I get a blessing. So I'm going to keep it going. But you will get help and you will feel blessed and be blessed when you share me out. Anytime you getting some really good positive reinforcement, you need to give that to other people because you don't know who needs to hear it, who it could resonate with, whose life it could save. Because I know I heard a whole lot of stuff on YouTube that I was guided to and it helped save me. It helped me wake up. My mentor, Rosalind, my other mentor, Daughters of Oshun, the House of Oshun. I can name many women that I've watched on YouTube that helped me. You know what I'm saying? Really made me feel better. Like, helped me to get to this point where I'm able to give messages now. I'm able to help other people. I'm able to know my light, and I'm able to help you with yours. So, anyway, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Later.